Hey, what's up guys? Your average wargamer is back with another video of World of Warships. And today I'm going to be featuring Tier 10 Premium Submarine Gato. Now, by the way, if you haven't watched my video of the steel ships tier list that I've I'm gonna be putting either maybe before that video or after that video. I would highly recommend to watch that. And in that thing, I basically specifically rate Gato as a S tier, the broken tier, literally the most broken ship in the game, if you know how to make it work. And the reason why I'm saying that it's broken, like submarines in general have really weird sort of mechanics, but the ridiculous thing about the Gato is that it has, well, 18,000 damage worth of torpedoes with insane range, 16.5 kilometer range with 18,000 torpedo damage. Oh boy. And the torpedo speed is also almost 70 knots, so I mean they're not going to be easily to dodge, right? For battleships it's going to be really hard to dodge. So torpedoes, these are alternate, and you can basically smash the battleships with these torpedoes. And by the way, as you can able to see, it has 6 torpedoes. So you can able to launch 6 torpedoes on the bow, 4 torpedoes from the stern, and each torpedo does 18,000 damage, so it already tells you how insane this ship is. Obviously, the infamous thing about the Gato, or the most broken thing about the Gato is, I mean, if you come closer around 3 to 2 kilometers, you can basically shotgun battleships like ridiculously easy. Like there's no chance that they will be able to do much about you. Like you can easily able to shotgun, providing that you manage to get through the DDs and the submarine. And unfortunately in this case I just managing to beat myself just because I want to send the stern torpedoes.
Dead ahead.
But anyways, I send the stern torpedoes. Now I'm gonna try to reverse it a bit and try to find a situation where I can actually able to see what sort of battleship is pushing here. There's a lot of ships out there, so I'm expecting them to push. So, well, on a pushing flank from the enemy team, well, the Gato becomes really, really strong because, I mean, it's simply a submarine that you can comfortably feel like it's gearing.
All stations.
Really good torpedo boat. I mean, if you want to use torpedo for like long ranges, I mean, it will still do really good job. If you want to shotgun anything, well, you can do that same thing as well. And I mean, talking about the homing torpedoes, which I haven't talked about, well, as you can able to see, reload time is, well, because of the arms race, it's 42 seconds, but with my build, it's usually is 47.5 or something, so yeah, keep that in mind. But acoustic homing torpedoes, 6 kilometer and insane 10,000 damage with 93 knots of torpedo speed. Oh my goodness. I mean, who will be able to dodge these torpedoes, man? These are almost Holland level of torpedoes in terms of speed. Oh boy. Oh, I can't emphasize enough that how broken armament this submarine really has, and that's why it's a really, really worthy steel ship if you don't have one. So, I mean, concealment of the Gato is 5.8 kilometer, and as you can able to see, it has really, really good battery time. It's almost like having 4 minute 24 second with my build. Usually it's 4 minutes, so I mean that's basically enough to push into one flank, try to shotgun one ship, maybe a couple of ships, and then you just come back, recharge your battery, and then just do damage. So I mean, this is the typical play style of Gato. As you can able to see, there is Clausewitz, and I think I was fearing at that time that Clausewitz might have hydro running, but well, he didn't use the hydro. And actually, there's going to be an instance in the game where I will fight against Clausewitz, and unfortunately, he won't use hydro at all, which seems to be very baffling to me. Here in this case, well, I'm gonna send torpedoes. Jean Bart, well, he is actually trying to turn towards the right side, but unfortunately, well, I saw that he didn't, and my shotgun that I want to do against Jean Bart, well, that didn't happen. Except for one torpedo, he didn't take a lot of damage. But that's okay. There's not a whole lot of targets like that can be a threatening thing to me. And Jean Bart is basically bowing, which is actually a really bad thing to be when there is a Gato running around. And Jean Bart is doing the same mistake. He's reversing and not realizing where the submarine really is. And obviously, I'm going to send torpedoes again, those alternate torpedoes. He's still reversing. I'm expecting him to eat torpedoes this time. So I sent the torpedoes, and well, unfortunately, again, he might be not going to eat all the torpedoes. He actually managed to angle, a bit quickly, but still 2 torpedo hits. He started to use the SW attacks since he realized that he's in really big trouble. But again, Jean Bart is in need. There's no one who can able to help Jean Bart, and I mean he can just use the ASW attacks, but that's not gonna help him a lot because he actually does not know the location where I am currently, because I was not spotted at all. So again, he was bowing in. So I mean, when the ship is bowing, I mean doing the shotgunning is not the best. But again, I have to land like maybe a couple of torpedoes, and that would basically be enough, since he will be a permanent flooding. I mean, Gato has really impressive flooding, and well, as you can able to see, he's dead. After a couple of miss hits that I did against the Jean Bart, well, he still didn't have any choice. I'm full HP. He didn't manage to do anything about me. Like really, they have not done a single thing about me. Again, well, I saw there's Yamato, Clausewitz, and Schlieffen pushing, and well, I realized let's torpedo them where they are pushing. Our team is basically in a very, very, very passive, like on the AB side, which is very questionable. I don't know why, since there is, I don't know, maybe there might be submarine, but it's not there. It's dead already. So well, and again, as you can able to see, the thing that I talked about, Clausewitz, well, he's not still using hydro, and he will never going to use hydro, which is baffling to me. Like, why would you not use hydro? Now here, as you can able to see, it's basically a classic example how to use these torpedoes. But again, I don't know why I just missed my torpedoes. I was thinking that this is gonna be a perfect drop that I can do, but again, he can able to just dodge torpedo, except probably for 2. I land 2 torpedoes, did a whole lot of damage actually. But as you can able to see, in this case I think I should have switched to homing torpedoes because he's super close. But I thought, well, I have to wait a bit. He has 45,000 HP. Let's not use those homing torpedoes, even though they have decent damage. They're not going to be good enough. But I still switched to the homing torpedoes regardless, because he's going to be running away. I popped the hydrophone to able to see the location. He's still not using hydro for some reason, and that is really unfortunate. If I would have used the alternate torpedoes, that would have still helped. But as you can able to see, oh my goodness. So these torpedoes did like almost 35k damage. I mean, these are almost doing 11,000 torpedo damage. I mean, if you can able to see, with the arms race buff, it has 11,000 damage. So that poor guy is almost down to basically nothing. But accidentally pressed the submarine surveillance, which absolutely does not required. What I need to do is to kill the Clausewitz, and I'm thinking of trying to see the situation where I can able to spot him.
Commander, we've been detected.
Got spotted by the plane. Unfortunately, he's using fighter plane, but well, there is Clausewitz.
Commander, we've been detected.
And the fighter plane is constantly spotting, and he is not even shooting. Like so, yeah. So it's basically what it is. He's using the depth charges, but I mean, is it gonna be enough? So, yeah. Even though I did a lot of mistakes here, missed the whole shotgun thing, I still managed to kill this Clausewitz because obviously he's not good enough at all. And you can clearly able to see the Gato is pretty hilariously broken. If I manage to do what usually good player does, like perfectly shotgunning the cruiser, boy oh boy, there's nothing like Gato. I could have easily killed him in one shot. It's just I have to land all 6 torpedoes, which is absolutely possible when you're that close. And that's why it's really, really good and highly recommend this ship. Gato is the most broken ship in the game by far. I mean, if you just don't know how to play submarines, then sure, you might not say it, but a good player will definitely going to tell you that you can easily able to do around good 100k average damage, no issues whatsoever. Maybe 120k damage if you're good. So the Gato is really strong. Yeah, highly recommend this ship. Well, so I skipped that whole area because there's nothing else that's gonna happen. And now I'm gonna try to ping the Yamagiri because I'm using hydrophone, and I pinged the Yamagiri successfully here. And after pinging them, like the Yamagiri, I just sent some torpedoes. He's not damage controlling because I think he knows that, well, I sent the torpedoes.
Commander, we've been
and
detected.
I just popped up to try to spot the Yamagiri. He will try to shoot me, now we'll be getting perma spotted. I get the double ping, but he damage controls, and the game ends. Otherwise, I might have a chance to kill him. Regardless, this is basically Gato in a nutshell. It's really, really strong. I mean, it's really, really too powerful in my opinion. If you play it correctly, under the hands of really good player, oh boy goodness. I mean, I don't want to see Gato in enemy team in the hands of good player. It's gonna be really bad. 1 million credits, some 127k damage. I got some buffs, got 2 kills. For Clausewitz, he's not able to hydro me. Maybe he might have a good chance to do some good damage, but he didn't. And the base XP, like crazy high, 2.9k base XP. Like, that is brutal. So easy top. Like the second place guy has 2.3k base XP. The submarine's base XP is also pretty much inflated, but Wargaming does not really care right now. They just want to give them really good numbers so that, I mean, it will be ensured that the class gets played by players, I guess. So yeah. Detail report wise, only did damage to Clausewitz and Jean Bart, and that's about it. And I don't know. Oh wow. Okay, didn't realize the sap shell actually hit the Yamagiri. Oh no. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is so funny to watch. I was not expecting that to happen, but hey, sure. Okay, so that's it for the game. It's a solid S tier for me, broken tier. So I hope you like the game and video. If you like it, please subscribe, and I will catch you into the next one. Peace out.